4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, my Richies, and welcome back to another episode of the Sunday Strategy Sessions here on the Make Life Rich Movement podcast. My name is Sarah. I'm your host, and in today's episode, we're talking about prioritizing relaxation. As a former Type A individual who literally exalted herself for having 18 hours of work and like little to no sleep for years on end running my PR firm, I now revel in the fact that I am prioritizing relaxation and, more importantly, rest. But there's always this moment where I do see myself integrating work or non-rest activities into moments of rest that I've carved out for myself. So I'm here to give you a few of the tips that have worked for me, are working for me when I'm trying to just keep myself in relaxation mode. The new Instagram update has allowed me to now be able to log in to my iPad on Instagram and not be concerned about literally never being able to get in again, as well as on my laptop. So I'm highly considering and very likely will follow through with deleting the Instagram app off of my phone this week. I find that Instagram is one of the more alluring spaces where I find myself just unconsciously creeping towards when I'm in a place of relaxation. So deleting the app, of course, is a great place to start. But primarily, I find myself these days keeping my phone in another room. I leave it at my desk in my office, and then I'll head to bed and lay down and watch some TV or read a book. Another thing that has been successful, and I didn't really expect for it to kind of provide me with relaxation, but when I wake up in the morning, I try to not touch my phone until I've done my little meditation, six-part meditation by Vishen Lakhiani from Mind Valley. Love it. I wake up to it every morning. Once I've completed that, I do tend to pick up my phone and I jump right into my day, which includes emails, Instagram, writing back to publicists for, an episode coming up next week, or, responding to, an email marketing inquiry for my firm. There's just a lot going on that immediately puts me into work mode. And on the days off that I give myself, which are my husband's days off of Monday and Tuesday are normal work days for the rest of the world. And I still have to find a way to be able to be productive, but in a relaxed state. So I will give myself the ability at the top of every hour, I'll log in. And if there's more than 5 emails to answer, I'm only answering the first 5. So I'll start with the furthest ones back. Next hour comes up, I'll get to the next 5. After that, the next 5. If I find myself in a space where it's just a really busy day and I'm like, fuck, I'm literally going to have to cancel relaxation mode, I have to get to work, then so be it. That is the nature of being an entrepreneur. That is the nature of working for yourself and working with others. There are schedules and things that, are not always going to be in your control, and that's perfectly fine. But on the days where I am able to prioritize my scheduled relaxation, I'm making sure that I am using the top of the hour rule for myself and only answering 5 emails and then coming back again. I will then do the same thing for Instagram. A lot of my pitching, a lot of my messaging with guests, getting people on the show, ads, etc., a lot of that goes down in the DMs, and it's unfortunate because it has kept me very tied to an app that I then kind of find myself on the explore page and I'm lost in 57,000 scrolls worth of animal videos that I did not need to consume because I'm trying to relax. So I do find myself being a little bit more stringent on Instagram. I will clear out my messages. I'll go in and very quickly respond to what I need to. And then I don't go back in again until midday. So I'm trying to do early, midday, nighttime on Mondays and Tuesdays when I'm spending time with Fernando. Another thing that I found to be extremely helpful is kind of packing my day with joyful relaxation. This may look like a beach walk with my dog and Fernando. This may look like us going to our favorite gluten-free space, and like instead of getting it carried out, we're going to stay and eat it in, and that's going to add an hour to our relaxation of enjoying food that we love and a space that we enjoy with people that we appreciate. We really do try to curate our relaxation time in a way that we're getting a lot more out of it than just the hour that we're taking to rest, or just the hour that we're taking to eat this healthy food that we enjoy and is like an experience. And it has really made a pretty big impact for me, at least in my ability to not only prioritize the relaxation, stick to prioritizing the relaxation, but being very aware of the fact that I deserve it and that it benefits me to prioritize this relaxation and get that recharge several times throughout my day, several times throughout my week, several times throughout my month. There has been a lot of downtime for me that I spend reading. That is very relaxing for me, and there are added benefits and a little bit of habit stacking going on depending on what book I'm reading about, or is it an author that I'm going to be having on the show as a guest, or am I speaking with an expert in a certain topic and I want to, have a well-rounded understanding of what we might be talking about. All of these things are productive for me, but they just so happen to be very relaxing for me. And if you are that way with reading, this could be a really great productivity hack for you. Instead of me watching a 45-minute YouTube video where I'm getting bits and pieces and someone's summation of a topic that I want to know more about, I will put in the 3 hours that it will take to read a 250-page book and understand it in my own regard, all while relaxing, sitting in a comfy chair, sitting outside in the sun. I've got my dog nearby, I've got my coffee, like everything is great for me when I'm reading, and I'm very thankful that I have that habit hack of lumping in productivity by reading books that are integral to the things that I'm currently working on. Another way in which I am prioritizing relaxation is making sure that I am not scheduling myself for multiple hard projects throughout a day, things that require my full attention, like an interview with a guest. I'm not doing more than 2 of those a day. Not only is it strenuous if I'm not also able to schedule relaxation into that day after having such a strenuous workload of emotional investment of a conversation with a purpose and goal in mind for the conversation, for the show, and then I don't get to relax. I'm now in an energy deficit. And whether that's spiritual for you or both physically and spiritually, depending on your age and how old you are and where your energy reserves are, I can wear myself the fuck out if I don't get enough rest and if I don't get enough emotional, spiritual rest from things or people or places or projects that have drained me without being able to fill my cup back up with that relaxation component of scheduling, prioritizing, keeping, and fully enjoying those moments of relaxation that I'm kind of forcing on myself. Which leads me to the last point of this very brief Sunday strategy episode. I have found that when I am in these moments of relaxation, if I put an intention and purpose behind that half hour, 45 minutes worth of whatever I'm doing that's supposed to be relaxing, I do feel more accomplished and then therefore more relaxed because I have taken the mental, emotional edge off of feeling like I was wasting time relaxing because I still achieve something, which was my goal of relaxing. It's a nice little neurological hack that I've found for myself as a type A individual that gets very listy and very checky quickly. I can really diminish and almost destroy the purpose of these things that I'm doing for the purpose of relaxation and replenishment of my time, energy, soul, spirit, emotions by making it a productivity task. So if you're like that yourself and you feel like you need to set yourself up with a hack to kind of keep this going in a way that's going to work for you so you enjoy it, give that a go. Give it a spin. Let me know what you think about it. It's been really difficult to get to the place of allowing myself to have these moments of relaxation. And certainly as a workaholic that is still in recovery, It's been very helpful to have a supportive partner that wants me to rest. We honor burnout. We talk about it. We understand that it's a thing for both of us. And in those moments of hopefully us having burnout, not at all or at different times, I am very blessed to have a supportive partner that does prioritize helping me to replenish my levels with relaxation. And the added bonus and enjoyment of being able to do it with him makes it feel all the sweeter and all the better, and does really help me to recuperate quicker. And I enjoy doing the same for him in his moments of burnout and the different points of exhaustion that hit you as an aging and growing adult male and female. So I hope for you that you have a partner or a friend or someone in your life that is able to be there for you in these moments and really support you and encourage you in prioritizing your worth and your value systems to allow you to not only honor these moments of relaxation that you schedule in, but schedule them in frequently enough that they begin to feel like they're a daily occurrence that you should and must have for yourself. I will say I'm still working on that. I do find myself being ready to get caught not doing something productive. And in those moments, I laugh and I think, if the grid were to go down tomorrow, my only purpose here is joy. My only purpose here is to be helpful to others. My only purpose here is to breathe, go outside, put my feet in the sand, look at animals, enjoy the clouds, understand how small I am in such a large ecosystem of existence, that I'm light, that I'm made of stars. Like all of these things we could comprehend and be allowed to put a lot of belief and effort into and truly relax and be who we're supposed to be. But we don't live in that timeline, right? Like we're in the middle of a capitalistic society that really does prioritize diminishing the self in exchange for capitalistic gains, whether it's your weekly paycheck or, the NASDAQ stocks going up. There's just so many things that do trickle down to having an effect on your life. But the one thing that you're in charge of is your relaxation, when you schedule it, how you prioritize it, what intent and purpose you give it, and how often you do it. And my Richies, I know that you are going to not only love doing this for yourself, but you're going to suggest to your friends and family that they should start doing it too. We all deserve rest. We all deserve joy. We all deserve moments of grace and recuperation. We live in a very busy, scary, weird world, and I'm almost certain it's not supposed to be this way, but we're here and it is, and we have to do all we can to help ourselves out. And I hope that you, my Richies, are going to prioritize relaxation this week. I would absolutely love to see your moments of relaxation that you have scheduled in. So please send me a story or a reel of you prioritizing your relaxation, and I will be absolutely certain to share it. Until Tuesday, my Richies, I hope that you have a wonderful week ahead. Please tune in to our amazing interviews we have this Tuesday and Thursday with some absolute bosses. I cannot wait for you to listen to these conversations. My Richies, get the F after it, and as always, make life rich.